Everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one, the only, just David. Hi, everybody. I mean, where do we begin? First of all, is everyone like just loving this time of year, but also so stressed out at this time of year? I mean, I got so much to do. I got so much to do. And you know what the thing about January is? Is like when you work for yourself, January 1st, your salary is zero for the new year. So it's not even like personally you have like a crazy, I don't know. For me, it's like I have a crazy December and then January hits. And like to me, January, February, and March, I guess, are like the first, like the most stressful months of the year. I think back to last January. I was in LA the whole month and I was really fucking stressed out with work. It turned out to be a good year, but you know what I'm saying? Does anyone else feel that way? Well, listen, I hope you guys are having a great holiday season. Hopefully everyone is going to go to lots of holiday parties and hang in there. It's a tough time of year. I know for a lot of people. But we are a community here, especially on Patreon behind the velvet rope. So let's get into it. Look, it's my favorite franchise. I can't help it. I mean, I just look, it doesn't mean that I can't be unbiased to the ladies that we are watching. I've called many of them out before. I'll call many of them out again. But I just love I mean, don't you love seeing these rich ladies on the TV? This Beverly Hills, man. This Beverly Hills. And then you pop over to like these other franchises, and it's just I love seeing really, really rich. Yeah, Kathy Hilton, Jennifer Tilly, Sutton and Kyle are in a class of their own, but all of them are just so. All right, so let's get into it. I mean, Dorit and PK, 9 years. It's falling apart, guys. It's falling apart. We start out the episode. Kyle is telling her daughter, what's going on with dad and the vacation? Why is he going on vacation by herself? Daughter Alexia is like, I ain't getting in the middle of this, mom. And with these opening scenes, what the hell is Erika doing getting a Porsche? Now, I understand Erika can't buy the $33,000 Louis Vuitton boat bag that Miss Tilly has, but I mean, are we really supposed to feel that sorry for Erika? Even she's getting a Porsche, but she's got to drive something, right? So let her drive it. Let her drive it. Look, she makes like $1 million a year. She's got a lot of expenses though. But you know what? $1 million a year. It's so funny. The other day, somebody sent me $1 million a year in no, 1.5. Someone's like, you know how much $1.5 million a year is in California? And it comes out to like 760,000, which didn't really shock me. I mean, half of it goes to taxes. So that didn't shock me. But like Erica's a working stiff, Garcel's a working stiff. I guess Boz has money, but I don't know. I'm gonna stay with Tilly, Sutton, Kathy, and Kyle. Those are the four that have fuck you money. Andy's now revealing that Tilly, oh wow, she's filthy rich. Yes, she is filthy rich. But she let us know on this episode the divorce from Sam Simon from The Simpsons. She has Simpson money, and what a nice woman, right? She wakes up every day and thanks him. I would thank him too. I mean, whatever you got to do for Simpsons money, people. I mean, I would blow anyone that walked in my way. You know what I mean? But Erica's getting the Porsche. Okay, so Kathy is planning the vacation. Now we all know these vacations are not really planned by any of these women. They say tap tap tap, it's your turn for a storyline, and you're going to get to plan the vacation. But Kathy don't play in typical Kathy fashion. When you spend money and you have parties and you do things, that's not paid for. You know what I mean? So I think Kathy buying the suitcases and giving everyone a suitcase, I mean, what class, right? So she buys everyone, she's planning this vacation. They're just going 2 hours away. And she's getting a suitcase for everybody with their initials on it, and everyone gets their own hat. And I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine this? So now we see Kathy's, like, it's starting out, and her brand manager, I mean, her brand manager is packing the car. The night that Sarah and I went to see Sutton last, and Kathy was there, Kathy had all these people there with her. She had Muhammad, I mean, the house manager. I think we told this story. She had someone else bringing her drinks. She had someone else, but I mean, it was so it wasn't obnoxious. It took Sarah and I a good hour of talking to Kathy. We really talked to Kathy for probably the whole night. But Kathy just sat on this chair and everyone came to her. Heather Dubrow ran up and circled. I mean, I've never seen Miss Dubrow run so fast as it was to sit Kathy sitting there. But it was so non-offensive, and it took like a good hour to realize, like, I said to Sarah, like, do you realize like there's like five people here that actually work for Kathy? And Sarah was like, oh yeah. I'm like, wow. I don't know. I'm in awe of Miss Hilton. So she's driving around in the vintage rolls. The brand manager is packing the car. She's eating the banana as she drives. Everyone's getting their own personal suitcase. And these people really do work for her. This Muhammad. There, by the way, all of them, like Muhammad that night, so nice. He's like, you don't like your picture with Kathy? Ask her for a new one, whatever you want. So nice. So first, Kathy's heading on down to Hancock Park, which is nice. She's right. Hancock Park is a good look. All these ladies don't live in, the same places. Dorit, I think, is over there in Encino. No offense, just Encino's not my cup of tea. But we're heading on down to Hancock Park, where Boz lives. Good location in Hancock Park. I think Jeff Lewis, someone said, lives in Hancock Park now. I don't know. That Lewis is on the move all the time. But we're driving the car. We show up. Nico, Boz's PA, little gay Nico, we love. He was actually at Sutton's store that night, and he was speaking. He was like, "Hello, Miss Kathy," and somehow I think Kathy mentioned Boz, and Nico said, she's my main priority." I actually thought he was a PA, that he was a production assistant, like assigned to Boz from the production company Evolution because he knew Kathy so well. But now I know that he's Boz's assistant. But he was there that night. It's always great when, then you see them on the TV. But Nico is there and welcoming Miss Kathy. I mean, could you imagine just waking up and having Kathy Hilton at your front door? Right? I mean, okay, so we love Hancock Park. Boz is like, what the fuck? This is some Beverly Hills shit. Yeah, girl, welcome to the party, newbie. Kathy's driving up in the vintage rolls and is giving you the gift. So we go into Boz's house. I like Boz's house. I like it. It's it's not 100% my style, but I like it. I like the wallpaper. I think we have like some of that Beverly Hills hotel feeling in there. Online, I saw that she was showing us her whole glam room. So I like the backyard. Listen, it's smaller space, but Hancock Park is pricey, guys. So we got to take that into consideration. She lives in a pricey neighborhood. So we got to give her, very few can live in Bel Air, like Miss Tilly or Miss Strack or Miss Hilton, and have the big house. You know what I'm saying? But Hancock Park is up there. So, like in Boz's house, she gets the invitation. She's getting ready. She's like, what the hell is this? I got the suitcase. It's packed. How am I going to pack what everything is in it? Now, where do we go next? We go to Garcel. Garcel is very, very excited. Jade is getting into modeling. Now, you know that her other son, Jax, is not on the show this season. I don't know if you guys all know this. We haven't seen Jax. We're not going to see Jax. We saw Oliver past Behind the Velvet Rope podcast guest, but Jax is not going to be on the show. Jax was involved in the bullying and then the whole